Welcome back to Simon Says Garage, everybody. Let me get this door on here quick and I'll be right with you. Just have a little patience with me. That's all I ask. Let's get this guy just clecoed back on here. I can't believe I didn't think of this a long time ago, but God, that makes things so much easier. Door stays where I need it. It lines back up where it's supposed to be. And we can make modifications, remove it, make modifications, put it back on. Oh, it's amazing. Especially when you have all the stuff out of your way and ready to go, which I did not. Okay, what are we hung up on? Okay, I may have spoke too soon. Why isn't this going back on? Okay, maybe I should put the door in first, then cleco it. Maybe that's the ticket. Why are we so far out here? What is going on? What am I missing? Oh, I really was getting ready to boot the thing in there, and I'm good. I'm sure glad I didn't, because as per usual, I didn't see I had something in the way. Now you go in like you're supposed to, kinda, sorta, maybe. Oh, what is going on? Simon, you're looking like a dummy. Why isn't that up snug like it was? Well, this video is going off the rails immediately. I don't know. Whoa, where'd you guys go? Come back here. I'm right here. What's up there? Nothing. Nothing. What? Stop that. Get your head on straight. There, that's better. I'm not sure what I did wrong here, but this used to be flush. Never used to be able to stick my finger in there like that. I had this whole intro thing planned out. I was gonna click, it doesn't even matter. Let's just fix this. I don't know why it's wrong. What is wrong? Oh, aha. See, simple solutions. I know I said that last time about the thing being in the thing, and I think that was part of the problem. The new problem is because I pushed the car around and rotated the car and moved the car into a new location, there's nuts on these casters that hold them together so they don't fall off when you're pushing the car around your garage. There's also one back here, and I think that is the problem. Okay. We're definitely looking better. I was nervous there for a minute. Like, what did I screw up now? Come on, Simon, we can do this. I probably will add another one of these tabs and a cleco over here to hold this where it's supposed to be. But for today, for now, for this very minute, we're gonna get what we have clecoed in. Oh, now what's going on this side? What the hell? Oh, it just needed a little attitude adjustment. Uh-oh, now it's stuck. Oh boy, what are we doing wrong? Oh, that is jammed in there. What the hell? This door came out of this, right? Okay, what changed? Nothing. Do you guys prefer when I show these moments of struggle, or do you want me to edit all these out and just pretend I'm a smooth operator? Because I am clearly not. I don't even know if the camera's pointing at me at this point. I'm so hyper-focused on trying to fix my door because I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Why is that so far off? Because it shouldn't be. The lines line up. It's actually too low here. What is going on? If I told everybody this was a good idea, currently I apologize for that. I'm sure it's something I'm doing. Oh, now we went too far back the other way. All right, maybe that's the problem. If you came here hoping to, oh, see, I've already, what are we, a minute into this video and I've already gashed myself. That's fun. I sure hope you weren't here to see somebody that knew what they were doing, but were just faking it, because that ain't me. I don't know if something got bent down here, but I'm gonna try and trim the bottom of this door off a little bit and see if that helps. Or maybe I welded down there and I forgot and it's created a clearance issue. I'm just speculating at this point. I know this is not what the thumbnail probably said I was gonna be doing to my car today, but we will get to what I'm supposed to be doing to my car today. And that's rebuilding the window frame for the door. You know, I always have this stuff planned out in my head, how we're gonna do it, how it's all gonna work out, and it never seems to go that way. I don't even know why I attempt to plan at this stage. If you're wondering if I am positive that's gonna fix the issue, at this point, no. I found 2 other things that I thought was the problem, and it wasn't. So what's the odds of this one actually being the problem? Who knows? Who knows, people? We just keep pushing it in until it fits, I guess. Maybe I need a honk Chula on it and give it some lube and get it in there. Well, she's promising, or it's not sure. Okay. Why is it doing this? I get it like right there, and then it fast moves on me and goes right past the hole. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. There we go. As long as this one over here lines up and everything looks good, we're on the right track. I mean, I got the 3 of them in, but we still got our problem down here. I think I know what the issue is. I don't know how we've got this issue. I don't know how we've got this issue. That's not a real word. But I think we're hung up on the dolly still. Like I don't know what's wrong. We're just gonna move the dolly forward. Try that. Yeah, that's definitely what's hanging us up here. Maybe we put a spacer in there for now. All right, I don't know what happened or how we got so out of kilter, but we're kind of back there. I don't know what's going on. You know, you probably can't even see because I'm a genius with the camera. I put a spacer under it to lift it off the dolly so I can have just a sliver of clearance underneath here. I don't know what changed. Maybe, I don't know. I am just talking all over the place. I apologize. I am sorry. This is real-time problem solving for me. How's that? I like that better. Let's go with that. Oh, now we can get back to where it's supposed to be. Boy, that was a lot of work. Whew. See, now I'm tripping over the cord, knocking the camera over. It is gonna be a good day, people. Wowzers, Simon, get it together. Let's just take a breather. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. So as I was saying, those Clico in the door in and out, superb idea. Genius, I'm glad I thought of it. Let's see if we can't get this video back on the rails and not so all over the place. All right, what were we even doing in this video anyways? Oh, that's right, upper door frame, window frame thing. Yeah, let's try that. So now that we've modified the roof heavily, we've got to modify the door to fit and accommodate for that. Yeah, a guy could like make it postless and just have a low door, but that's not what I want. I want the thing in there. And here it is. Actually, here it's not. That's the driver's side. Why not? Why would it be the right one? I haven't been prepared for anything on this video so far, so why start now? Let's just drop that so I trip over it later. Here's the one we want, the passenger side. I'm not exactly sure what this is gonna take yet. How much we're gonna have to modify, how much we're gonna have to cut, how much we're gonna have to add back in. But we're gonna find out together because clearly she ain't gonna fit, people. She just ain't gonna fit. I don't know where we start here. Essentially, this shape should not have changed because I didn't do anything with that. I just lowered it and dropped the bottom A-pillar to adjust for it. Secondly, I didn't actually change this radius either. I just tipped the whole thing forward and, you know, raised it up in the back. So I did one of these, teeter-tottered it on the B-pillar. So technically I shouldn't have to change this radius either, I don't think. I don't think I do. What I think we gotta do is cut our 6 inches off of here and then see how we look. But I don't wanna take too much too fast because we know that doesn't work for me. Oh, we're gonna have to stretch this, aren't we? Oh shoot, I did not account for that. We are definitely gonna have to stretch this out. Huh. Thinking. Yeah, I'm really not sure why not one single time did it occur to me, I'm gonna have to stretch that door window frame thing. But as you might be able to tell, I'd like to say obviously, but It's maybe not obvious for some. We got to come back just a little bit here yet, but it's essentially where it needs to be. And look how short we are here. Not gonna cut it. So I'm thinking if I cut it here, then I can get this piece fit and make this piece adapt and fill this piece in. My concern is if I cut it out too far, if I've got to pitch it one way or the other, it's gonna look goofy out here in the center. So I think that's the best spot to cut it, where I said don't cut it. Mind you, I only think that's the best spot to cut it. I don't know it's the best spot to cut it. But that's where we're gonna cut it. I've decided. It's just that simple. So we'll get this cut, we'll try and get that sorted out and fit it in there, and then we'll figure out this debacle. Oh yeah, always remember, step away from the car and take a look from a distance, as much of a distance as you can get, because when you pull it outside and you can really get away from it, you're gonna see some things you didn't see before. Ask me how I know. Oh, now I can't stand up, my back is locked. Oh, yep, okay, here we go. Let me explain what we did, when we did, what we did, how we did it. I forgot when I was doing all this, we actually had to tip the bead post of the door in to match the profile of the rear section of the window, because we had to do the same thing back here because the profile of the roof and the car body and everything else. So I actually sliced it all open and tweaked it in. I know a lot of guys will like back cut it here and then rotate it in, but it's really difficult for me in my head with all that structure in there thinking that's gonna work. So we just cut it on that side, tweak it a little bit, tack her back together. Yep, that's all I did there. It's pretty simple. The reason I'm explaining that is how some people have been complaining that it's pointless that I just high speed through everything I do. So if you want to see what I do, I'm going to explain what I did. Is that good enough? Probably not. I also cut this down so we can get this to fit. The reason I cut this side and not this side, well, quite frankly, it already looked like it was the Rocky Hills the way it was cut previously. Don't know who did that. So I figured let's just slice that off, start with a fresh cut, and move forward from there, and that's precisely what we did. I got it fit in here. Yeah, I know my gaps ain't perfect, people, but what did you expect? Have you seen how many pieces I've cut this car into and still kind of glued it together in a respectable manner? Maybe not respectable. In a passable, no, not even passable. Let's just move on. She ain't gonna be perfect, and it's all right. What I'm thinking we can do here, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and we'll live with it, but we got to get the front half in here. So to make this radius match, not radius, sorry, to make this line up with the door frame, we've got to cut our section that we took out of the A-pillars out of the door, because we never chopped this. I'm hoping if we take it out right at the same line, our 6-inch line that we used on the chop, so I'm going to cut it a little bit long, because I'd rather have it too long than too short, and then we're filling gaps again, though I'm getting really good at that for some reason. And then let's just cut it and see what happens. I am all over the place. Oh yeah, I made a mess of that, so that's good. That's frickin' perfect, Simon. So yeah, awesome. Damn it. It's not the end of the world, just gonna add time. Probably wondering, oh Simon, how did you screw up this? Let me show you. Let me untangle my cord here first. When we held this up about where it needs to be, do you notice the gap? Is it noticeable? Is it obvious? Gee, I wonder why I'm getting good at filling gaps. Oh, I know why. Because I keep frickin' making them. Anywho, we'll get her figured out somehow. Let's just get her locked in where we want it, and then we know exactly what we gotta fill for a gap. But that's gonna look pretty frickin' good. Lock that away in the old memory bank that on the other side we need to accommodate. for that mess up. Is every problem we try and solve is gonna create its own individual little problems. It's like little side quests we gotta figure out. So, you know, here's one. We're gonna have to come back and figure this situation out because we got the big gap there and this is just kind of temporary. Also, when I was doing it, I realized that these lines don't match up. Don't know how we're gonna address it, if we're gonna address it, or we're just gonna let it roll. I don't know yet. We'll get to that when we get to that. That's its own set of problems. We're not gonna worry about that right now. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself with all that. I'm just gonna stay the course, focus on the initial problem we were dealing with. We gotta get this joined together because of our stretch. We gotta make sure we stretch the window frame now because, well, that's just the way geometry and math works, I guess. I initially had hoped and thought that when I cut the front of the pillar off, I could use this to refill that. While we could, we're gonna try not to. Let me explain. This line right here, can you even see that? There we go. This line right here, it's not straight. It's actually got a curve. It is widening as it goes from one end to the other because this went from this depth to this width. So that's why it's doing it. I thought, well, let's just cut her down and see if she still looks okay. It doesn't. It looks wonky. It really does, for multiple reasons. This has a little just the slightest profile of a radius here. And it is obvious when you put it against a straight line. Can we see that? I don't know if that's gonna pick up on camera, but there is definitely, I can see you, a gap in there because, well, there's a radius there. So currently this is not the solution. That all being said, what are we doing currently? We're gonna have to try and make this piece. It's as simple as that. That's really where we're at for options. So I got the bead roller attachment back in the vise and I think I've got my dies where they should be. Not 100% sure, but we're gonna go for it and see what happens. I got my oversized piece of sheet metal here. I think it's 18 gauge. It's a little heavier than it probably needs to be, but it's all I got, so that's what we're gonna use. And I'm hoping I can just feed this through here and we'll get this profile of that lip at least, so we can connect these and then we'll figure out, you know, we'll just keep one problem at a time. That's right. Just keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. One problem at a time. Let's focus on this and see how this works out for us. I'm gonna not slice my finger today and put some gloves on. I really wish I had a motor on this bead roller today because I'm trying to fine-tune this operation and, well, I'm not really fine-tuned on anything. Let's just see how we go. The worst it'll do is become scrap metal, so there's that. Is that going the right way? Oh, this confuses me every time. Let's just roll it and see. Yep, we're going the right direction. And by direction, I mean we're pushing the right part down and this part's coming up. We're gaining. Still need more. Still need more. I understand that I'm deforming the crap out of this piece, but we got to add more shape to it and everything anyways, so it'll be fine. Probably be good if my vise would stop frickin' moving. I think that's it. I think that is it, people. It's not the same profile. This is a little more of a, I don't know, a swoop down, where the profile is more of a curve on the traditional line. This is the dies I have. You use what you got. Do I think anybody's gonna get down here at eye level and inspect, hey, that is not the exact same? Go ahead, I don't care. That's gonna work. So now, Now what do we do? What's the next part? We gotta do this part maybe? Alrighty, we got the piece of metal clamped to our anvil, which is also a wrench. If you aren't familiar and haven't seen this on the channel before, you use what you got. I'm not opposed to having the correct tools for the correct job, but I'm also really not opposed to just use what you got. It has a similar radius to what we're finding underneath that door channel thing, the curve, whatever. It's not exact, but it's really close, and I think we can feed it through the rest of the way. I don't know which is the correct hammer to use this, but I can show you which hammer I'm gonna use, and it's this one. And if you're gonna ask me, why did you choose that hammer, Simon? What in your brain said that's the correct hammer? I could reach it. That's all there is to it. I'm just gonna start. Do I start on the end or do I start in the center? Oh, I feel like I've seen a video about this and I don't remember. If we start on the end, we can work our way across, right? Yeah, let's do that. This clamp is already letting go, so that's nice. Oh, it's moving. I don't think it's in the right spot. Everything's moving. This clamp is lifting. This clamp is staying, actually. So if you came here to learn what not to do, here you go. This clamp kind of sucks, honestly. It just twists. It doesn't actually clamp. Hopefully this is the point in the video where somebody leaves a comment telling me the correct way to do this with what I have. I mean, why does this hammer have a dome on it? Is that to stretch it? Is that what I need to do? Nope, that doesn't look right. The vise is letting go, so that's perfect. The handle's stuck, so that's even better. It's just a piece of sheet metal. It shouldn't be this difficult. Well, we've really shaped that thing. Yeah, it's fine. We got this. I know you're thinking that looks horrible, but trust the process. All right, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I just gotta fix, it's like bowed up in the center right here, and I'm not confident I know how to fix that. All right, I did fix it a little bit, but I don't want to go too far because I don't know how to come back from it. I hope you guys could see all that because I was really focused on not screwing this up and fixing what I did screw up. At least I was headless the whole time probably, so you're welcome. But as far as fitment goes, it's actually looking like it's right. So we just got to get it, you know, cut to fit. I think I'm just gonna set up the old high speed here and we're gonna get this going. And I'm gonna work on some tunes in the background to settle my mind as I go through this. Otherwise I'm gonna overthink the crap out of it, and I don't think it needs that. I think it just needs to get it in. So we'll time lapse it. We'll see you on the other side, hopefully with no more issues. Well, that actually went relatively well. I was running out of hands and things weren't clamping very well for me, so I welded more crap to my car so I could clamp this up and hold this into position so I could get this fit, and that actually came out pretty damn good. It's not, you know, perfect, but you didn't expect it to be anyway, so it's fine. Once we grind her down and smooth her out, we'll probably have a look at her. I did hammer and dolly the best I could, but you can't really get in behind there because, well, if you take a look, there ain't much for room. So, I mean, I was using everything. I'll make anything a dolly, I've decided with my life. This was a dolly I was jamming in there and it still didn't work. And then I had the old square stock jabbed in there and that worked fairly okay. Still not perfect, but it's good. I'm happy with it. I got to get it pushed up in here yet. We're still a little low. I decided I'm going to wait and take the door off because we can do that now, because remember Clecos, remember the beginning of the video, we can do that now. So, and then I'm going to be able to see if I can't work that up a little bit so it doesn't look so just smashed. But I think that'll come around. I did end up having to cut this and tip it just ever so slightly to make it look right. Otherwise, this was like going at this angle and this was coming down at this angle. It just didn't look right to me. And now it actually looks, I don't know if it looks okay on camera, but it actually looks pretty good. We're good there. We're good there. Fingers crossed, hopefully. We're down to this end. I did pinch it in and then weld it on the inside here so it can't float out on us. So it's got the right angle of the dangle and the lean of the jean. But we got to address this. This is now our big eyesore we're trying to fix. So what I'm going to do is take the door back off. Again, Clecos, remember Clecos, I just said that. I'm going to set it on my workbench, you know, my cart. Yeah, I'm going places in the world, people. A year ago, I would have just done this all on the concrete floor, but no. I got myself a wooden cart now that I built multiple years ago and just never used. So that way we can access things all 360 around the door. I'll probably take this wind guard off, even though it will go back on. I have not massacred that yet. It is still uncut right underneath. As long as these screws come out, we'll be good. And then that can go back on and we shouldn't be into anything that helps attach that. We'll be long out of it, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. This line and this line do not mate up. I may have covered this already, don't really know. If I had have learned, take that back. If I had have paid attention enough when I did the chop, I probably would have shifted up where I chopped to avoid this issue. But I did not. Thus, we have to deal with it now. That past Simon probably said, future Simon will deal with it. It's his problem. That sounds like something that guy would have done. So what I've done, out of the piece that I actually cut off of here, originally, I've stripped it off the rest of the piece, all the inner structure, and I'm hoping we can, you know, fit this in here in a manner that we can split the difference and make it look, okay. Oh, that ain't, I don't know why I sat down. I'm just gonna have to stand up again. Whoa, that's all pretty solid, so we should be safe. I was just gonna pick up on that. Not a good idea, Simon. Not a good idea. Typically, I would talk about how amazing some of these hardware pieces come out. And by hardware, I mean screws, fasteners, if you will, on a car that's so old. It's just different quality metal than what you have today. But this car will make a liar out of me because it has not been fun. I've had to cut a lot of the fasteners out of this one. Oh, that one undid. One worked. Oh, yes. Got it. What are the odds I don't lose those? Not very good. Let's just put them back in. Yay for prepped metal. Oh, burned right through. This is going horrible. But we're just making a mess out of that. Let's just stop. What were we even doing? Oh, the pillar, that's right. We're gonna put some more weld on it. Oopsie daisy. I lost the piece I was gonna put in there. Where do you think I put it? I don't know. Holding on to that piece for more than an hour. Now that I'm ready for it, I don't know where I put it. Is it under the door? It is not. Oh, no, that's not it either. That's the other piece. Damn it, Simon. I just had it. Did I put it on my toolbox? Nope. Huh. That is unfortunate. Well, I found it. It wasn't real quick. Probably spent a good half hour looking for it. I even like cleaned it all up. Even though I said I was gonna just deal with it and be annoyed, but I thought maybe it's hiding under something. Nope. It's right where I left it, on the side of the car. Why would I put it there? At least I didn't lose it. Anywho, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're working on the door. We gotta get this in here somehow. So I'm probably gonna cut a bunch of this apart. It should not move because it's all tacked everywhere else. Fingers crossed. Aw, I bent my tab for my door. Damn it, Simon. We're on one today, folks. Holy crap, that is working way better than I thought it was gonna look. Wowzers. We just basically, you saw, we just trimmed and fit, and then I took a little slice out of this bottom section, beat it with my hammer, it's probably my favorite tool, and it just kind of compressed it a little bit, and now we're pretty well, I don't want to say professional looking, but she's close. Get in here and take a look. Why are you so far away? Are you afraid I'm gonna bite? Look at that. I mean, when I get all that welded and ground down and smoothed out, it'll still look, well, like it does, but it'll be pretty good. I'm happy with that. So we're just gonna buzz her in now. Take my time, nice and easy, no fast welding, just little tacks here and there. It takes some time. It's a very small piece of metal, people. If I go too fast on this, we will be up Disaster Creek for sure. So I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. Nice and easy. God, Lee, that turned out good. Oh, my welder's way over there. That must be afraid I'm gonna bite it too. I wonder if I can do this without burning the crap out of myself. Because we can't have it laid down flat. It's gotta be held up just ever so slightly for the right depth. Let's just see what happens. I can already see my fingers getting burned. I'm gonna try a magnet. All right, let's give this a go. I'm never very successful with magnets, but I'll try it. I'll try it. See, it just covers everything. I don't need it to cover. Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, we can make that work. Kind of. Nope, that's wrong. Just gotta get the perfect-ish position. Oh, I think that's it. Nobody move. I mean, we burned a hole right into her, but it's fine. I'll fill it. It's already getting hot. It's already getting hot. Let's put the gloves on. Damn it. Part of the problem is, people, I'm not left-handed. I don't know why I'm doing this with my left hand. It's not looking good yet. It's not looking good yet. We'll make it look better. Not great. Look at that. Didn't even burn through that time. Oh, cannot believe how well this is working. Remember that whole thing I said about looking professional? Yeah, we are a long ways away from that now. Get in the hole. It's gonna be so good. The way this is going is why I don't typically like to patch with little pieces of metal, because it never goes good for me. I'm just gonna tell you, trust the process. Trust somebody's process. Don't trust mine. No, that's not a good idea. Should we let that cool a little bit? Probably, but I am impatient. Now we just grind it down, find out where I missed welding, because I probably have stacked, yeah, I can see right through there already. I don't even need to grind it to see those, but we're gonna grind it. We're gonna grind it and smooth it down a little bit. Then those will be easier to get welded into. Yep. Well, I decided after how semi-decent the front came out, I wasn't as happy as I thought I was with the patch we made earlier. It kind of comes in and then dips up into this corner and then back out. So I've sliced it. I'm gonna see if we can't do the same thing we did down there, but the opposite way. Instead of bringing it in, we're gonna bring it out. Not sure if it's gonna work or not, but I've already made the cuts now, so only one way to find out. Might even need to cut more, but we'll see. I should probably bring in so you can see what I'm talking about. This angle, this profile, this curve. And then this looks pretty good, and then I had to beat it in, and then after I got to beat it in, I'm like, that looks goofy. So I'm gonna unbeat it, and then see if I can't tweak this down just a little bit, just a hair. It doesn't need much. I might need to make a bigger cut yet, but we're gonna start with that. Go against my better judgment and start small. And just see what we can do. This is probably something I should have done before I welded it all together. Oh, that moved pretty good. Now, can I make the other piece fix? Can I fix what I beat on there? Yeah, I think I like that. It's not perfect, but visually I think it looks better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Whoops. Definitely better. Missed. Missed. Got her that time. Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. Ow, that's my finger. Put my safety mittens back on. See, what happens is I try and make things better, and then I run out of skill. All things considered though, there was a big hole here earlier and now there's not, so we're going in the right direction. Looking at this, I hope I didn't beat on it so bad that we've now frickin' moved the frame. Guess we're gonna have to just put the door back in and check that. Damn it, Simon. All right, let's do our test fit because I'm nervous I've mangled something here that I shouldn't have mangled. Because that's kind of just the way I roll. Let's take a look. Let's step back and take a look. It's not too shabby, if I do say so for myself. Little Bondo and paint, nobody will ever know. Should fit in there pretty good. This is looking better now. Better not touch it too much, it's hot. But that looks proper and proportionate, sort of. This came out awesome. Super happy about that. All right, so we're happy with how she's fitting. We're happy with how she's looking. It's got some quirks, but we're gonna live with them. or we'll look at them in a week from now and decide I can't live with that, and we'll cut things apart and try and change it around. But as of today, right now, we're gonna just push on forward. The next part, we gotta get this in their structure rebuilt as best we can. I don't know how representative it needs to be of what was originally there, because I don't know that it's for much more than structure and like trim accessories. Because I don't know that the window, when the window is up, goes into this channel. I think that goes up against this edge, and there would typically probably be some kind of sealage there. Sealage, that's probably not the right word. Seal, weather stripping, something to have the glass set against that prevents water and air from getting in and out. Nonetheless, we're going to progress with what we can progress with. So we rebuilt this section out of new sheet metal. I use the word rebuilt very loosely. I don't know what's with the quotation marks today. I still have that section of the door that I cut out of the front that I was originally going to use, but it wasn't the right shapes and the lines didn't like, whatever. It's got this top piece, which is this piece and this piece. It's our structure. We don't have to build anything. We just got to put this guy in. I do seem to have mangled this up a little bit. She's wavy as all get out. How did I not see that before? It's moderately better. In theory, that should separate now. Yep, she's separated. Is that showing up? Just cut that pinch off of there. That's all we did. Bada bing, bada boom. I should have left more on there. Should I go and take that piece we cut off of there and just instantly put it in the scrap bin? Probably, but I will not, because maybe I can use that somewhere else on putting this chop back together. You just never know until you're done, people. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. It's gonna definitely take some, whoa, the door's moving. It might actually be too wide. At what point does this become more work than just making a new piece? I don't know that answer. All right, I know what we're gonna do though. We're gonna cut this off, because this width, I don't know why I didn't see that before. Clearly they're different. It's fine. We're just gonna slice it off, get this all fitted, put that back in. Simple. See, it's just like I said from the get-go. It's all problem solving. We had a problem, we found a solution, created a new problem, need a new solution. Just down the line. All right, I got that buzzed up real quick. Not buzzed, cut. I got it cut real quick. 2 pieces now. We'll save this till later. So we should be able to get this to fit into here now. Oh yeah. Yep, I like it. It's not, it's gonna take, I didn't notice that either. Boy, just keep creating more problems for myself. I probably should have just made a new piece. I ain't giving up yet. Just ain't giving up yet. Problem is, I didn't see this. It's wider here, this section. It's wider than it is here. Not a big deal. We're gonna make her happen, Captain. That's all there is to it. She is going in here. Well, I'm no dummy, and I could tell that original plan and direction we were heading down it wasn't gonna work out well, and it wasn't gonna turn out looking okay. So, here we are. We're back to where we should have started, and we're just making a new piece. Not sure how all this is gonna go. Probably some swearing. I did learn this hunk of scrap steel I've been using for a dolly is actually the same size for there. So that little channel. So we just gotta, you know, bend stuff and make it work. My thought is, I'm just gonna take a hammer, lock this in the vise. That ain't gonna work either because it's not. Do we bend it this way? Maybe I lock it in the vise upside down and use leverage and force. It's not really bending where it was supposed to. If you see something I do on my project and you think, oh, that's a good idea and you're gonna try it on yours, just know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just solving problems. And sometimes it just works out. Well, it definitely bent. Yep, it's definitely a bend. This is, God darn it. Keep hooking my damn leg on stuff. So this is where it's gonna get trickier. We're gonna take this, I call it a dolly, but you know it's not really a dolly, it's just a piece of metal that I ground the rough edges off of. We're gonna stuff that in here. We're gonna bend it to fit this shape somehow. Not sure how yet, but somehow. Yeah. In my head, I knew how this was gonna work. It's not gonna work that way. Maybe we just need to get it started with this somehow. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying here. This looks like it should work. Nope, it didn't work. It did, in fact, not work. How do you do this? Well, it's bending. There has to be a better way to do this. How do I do this? How do I do this? This is not at all going like I thought it was going to go. We do it that way. Is that what we do? My ways may be a little unorthodox, but sometimes they work. I don't know if this is going to work yet, but it's an idea. Holy cow, it's working, it's working. I mean, it's not obviously perfect. Nothing is. But let's see if I'm at least happy-ish with it. I am happy-ish, but I think we can get it better. I'm not sure how we can get it better yet, but we're gonna keep trying. We're just gonna keep trying. That's all we can do. I need it tighter. It needs to be tighter. In my head, I thought I knew how I was gonna do it. Now that I'm at the vise, again, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. My brain plays tricks on me like, that's gonna work, Simon. And then in reality, that's never gonna work, Simon. I knew I should have left this project for future Simon to deal with. Yep, that didn't work either. Well, we've either made it better or worse. Not really sure yet. It definitely pinched it down a little bit for me. Okay, we made it worse. Now we got like a radius or a profile. It's supposed to be flat. It's getting all wonky. Yeah, that wasn't the plan, Simon. Simon, that definitely was not the plan. Ow, that was my frickin' finger. You can even see where I hit it. There's a line on my, that was dumb. I just thought to myself too, I should put my gloves on so I don't feel the shock so bad. And then I went and did that. That's freaking awesome. Hammer form, I'm a professional. Well, it's flat again, but still not as tight as I wanted it. It could absolutely be better. I just don't know how to make it better. So I think we're gonna just rock it for now and see how we're looking. So I think I'm gonna put a bend in it down here so we can get this to lay in where it needs to lay. Now I've learned I put this bend in the wrong spot. Damn it, Simon. Erga durga 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 durg. It just ain't working for this guy. This guy cannot get it to work that way. This has been a little more challenging than I expected. I thought this would be a quick wham, bam, thank you, man, kind of done job, and I just knocked my chair over. Sweet. But I don't want to go full on weld and grind and smooth it all out yet, because I want to make sure with all the beating on it with a hammer, I haven't screwed something up with the fitment of the door, so we need to check that. And then I think we just gotta fix this guy here. There's a little void here. I think I'm just gonna plate that. Hopefully that'll give it a little more structure. I'm a little concerned about flex here. Now that I put this piece in here though, it's a lot more rigid, but it still flexes pretty good here. So I think I'm gonna actually just plate that. And by plate it, I mean like sheet metal, fish plate it. And then just get everything welded up and this door should be done, hopefully. This is taking way longer than I expected, way longer than I was anticipating. But it'll be good to get it done, and the other side should go it won't go any quicker. I'm just optimistic. Will Simon have to redo anything? That's the real question that we need to know. It's not locked in, it's just kind of sitting there. I didn't put my Cleco locks back in, but it looks pretty good. It looks... For me, for my first time doing any of that, thumbs up, buddy. It looks better than I expected. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. All right, let's get her welded up and patched up. Maybe we should even fix the bottom of the door while we're doing this. We're in this video this long and deep anyways. Or you're bored and already left and it doesn't even matter anymore. All right, guys, here's an honest truth for you. I screwed up. I screwed up pretty bad. So bad that I was pretty annoyed and I about went inside for the day and said, F it, I'm not dealing with it. Don't feel the greatest, but I figured let's just stick it out. For the record, I might just call it still and go inside for the rest of the day, but I'm gonna try and get it. Here's what I did. And you can see that, probably not, it's not even on camera. I was smoothing out the welds and grinding, and I ground so damn much, I ground through the metal. So, we gotta try and at least attempt to do our best job to fix it. It's just the reality of the situation. Whether I go inside now and avoid it, or deal with it now, one way or the other, we're gonna have to deal with it. So I'm gonna attempt to deal with it now, and then I don't have to deal with it later. I went and beat this over a rounded bar and tried to put a little curvature into it. It's close, I think. Close enough anyways. I'm just gonna shrink it down to size now because we don't need the whole darn thing. And we're gonna try and do our best to make this problem better and not worse. Hopefully. Hopefully better and not worse. Yeah. I'm a little annoyed with myself. And I probably shouldn't be so hard on myself. It's just what I do, people. It's just what I do. But we're gonna keep trying. We'll try and see if we can't make it passable. So dumb, Simon. So dumb. I thought I had that sitting in there more flush. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why I ground down, because I thought it needed to go further. I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point because I don't know what the hell happened. No, I know what happened. I screwed up. Hopefully we haven't just made the situation worse. Oh, I got a big gap there now. How the hell did you do that, Simon? It's fine. We're gonna make this work. Boy, I cut that way too freaking big. Why did I do that? It's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. It's probably gonna be fine. That might actually work. It's gonna look worse before it looks better, right? That's what they tell us. It's gonna look worse before it looks better. It definitely looks worse. All right. It's getting there. I think we're doing okay. Looking good-ish. Looking good-ish. Yeah, definitely ish. Well, I fixed my hole. That was the whole point there. Screwed up real bad. Could it have gone better? Yeah, absolutely. Could it have gone worse? Not really. I don't think so. I think that was pretty much as bad as it gets right there. Let's just hope the door still fits. I gotta get a better grinding setup so I can get into these tight spots and smooth those welds out without ruining the metal around them, because there's a body line here and I'm just grinding away at it and there's no metal left. So let's just stop. Let's just call her good and hope the door still fits. All right, here's hoping. Here's hoping. If this fits, I think this door is done. Oh yeah, we still fit. We definitely still fit. Nothing seems too kittywampus. Once I get some hinges sorted out for these doors, then I can really lock it in, but they're probably gonna flex a little bit one way or the other until I get that point done. That turned out to be a little more of a deal than I was hoping, but it's honestly looking so good. I am super happy with how this is coming out. Super stoked on it. My favorite part about it is now you can really see that aggressive line of the roof dive into the front. That mad dog style chop I was after, and you can really see it now, and I freaking love it. We got all that inner structure rebuilt back behind here, so that's all done now. Everything's welded up and ground down. It got a little hot there. That's how you know it got hot. That means good penetration, probably. No, that just means it's hot. It got hot. I'm impatient and I force things through sometimes just because I want it to be done. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Even our little foobar we had right here, which I still want to grind some more of this down, but I want to get a smaller grinding system because it's grinding where I don't want it to grind, and we're going to have the same issue just somewhere else, but whatever. Nonetheless, the door frame for the passenger side is all 100% done. Hopefully, I think. I feel like garbage, so I'm gonna go in for the day and call it a day. And then maybe on the next video, we'll do the driver's side, or I'll just do that off camera in my free time, and then we'll move on to something else that we do for video. I'm not that well thought out. I'm sorry. I'll do what I do. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.